We are back with GDC live from the big room at CD102.5. Ed and Krista are back with us, and General Manager Randy Malloy is with us too, because we got to talk a little bit about independent radio this morning. CD102.5 is one of the last independently owned alternative stations in the country.
Right. As a standalone mom and pop commercial alternative rock station, there is us and another one, EQX, and that's it. There are clusters, there are not-for-profits, there are non-coms, but as...
There are college stations and that kind of thing,
yes.
but as a commercial station, this is it.
Yes, as a standalone, we're a unit of one. We don't have another FM or an AM or a parent company. We're it.
What does that mean for alternative music?
Well, we will play a band because the music's good. It doesn't need to be tested. We don't have to have had, it doesn't have to have charted. They don't have to have had 1 million downloads. Our program director will hear a good song and play it.
Well, talk about how you pick the music, because you have a whole committee that'll sit down and just listen to CD after CD.
Right. We have our listeners are a big part of what we play. We definitely listen to our listeners. We are live DJs on air, and so when they call the request line, we jot down what they want to hear, and then we have music meetings every Thursday where we listen to new music. Hey, do we see this on our station? Will our listeners like it? We are always focused on our listeners.
We also give everyone access to something that we call the sounding board. They'll go through, they'll rate X number of songs, usually a few dozen songs on a 1 to 5, and we value their input greatly. It really does dictate what we play. We might like something, but if our listeners don't like it, we're not going to play it because we just want to play what they want.
Very nice. But the catch to all this is it's not inexpensive.
No, unfortunately it's not. Being independent and as a unit of one, we don't have that parent company, and we employ a general manager and a marketing director and a program director and DJs and all those things. So as a small company, we have a big footprint in Columbus.
But you've got to stay on the air.
Yes, it's expensive. It really is, unfortunately. We rent our broadcast license right now. When 101.1 was our frequency, that was sold to The Ohio State University 5 years ago. WWCD Ltd, the parent company, the company that I own, we didn't benefit from that. So we started sort of fresh. We had the history, we had the music, we continued that, but it was a new company.
And you found yourself at 102.5.
We found ourselves at 102.5, and that's a local business out of Zanesville, Ohio, Southern Ohio Broadcast. They're a local family-run business that owns radio stations and a TV station there, and we rent the frequency from them.
So what does it cost on a monthly basis to keep 102 on the air just for the license?
The license alone right now is $20,000 a month.
So now you're hoping to buy the license?
We want to buy the license. We've spent over $1 million since 2011 on just rent.
Wow.
So we're 25 and we don't want to rent an apartment anymore. It's time to buy our first house.
So IndieGoGo is where people can go and they can actually help crowdfund your way to ownership.
Yes. We have started an IndieGoGo campaign. We started a couple weeks ago. You can go to CD102.5.com/invest. You can read information about it. We have cool perks up there that we're continuing to put new ones up from bands, things here at the radio station. We'll continue to have fun stuff up there. And basically we're trying to create something that is making us be independent fully, and we can keep doing this for another 25 years.
So far at $92,000, so it's a long way to go yet. You can help CD102.5.com/invest. And real quick, you're going to be involved in the Pelotonia.
Yes.
That's right.
We're the official radio station of the Pelotonia this year. They started in 2008. They've raised $88 million, and it's August 8th here. Our marketing director, Kara Jones, is riding for her dad, and so we're very heavily invested in that and believe it's an amazing cause. And again, it's part of our local outreach to the community, and you know, we donate about $4 million a year of in-kind to local community outreach for the arts, for things like Pelotonia, for festivals.
It's all about being part of the local community.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
And doing it independently.
Absolutely.
CD102.5.com/invest. Sean?